Kevin De Bruyne is one of the best midfielders in Premier League history, but today he announced that he'd be leaving Man City. So I'm going to re-simulate his career and see if anything different happens, see if he makes any different choices. Right now, he's at Werder Bremen. I don't know if he's here on loan or not. Oh, he's not here on loan. He's just here. Okay. But he has potential to be special. I think his potential like 91 or even more maybe, which means he's probably going to transfer away. We're going to follow him around for his whole career and see what he does. Let's simulate to the end of season 1 and see how he performs. This is actually the Twitter post about De Bruyne leaving. This looks like an AI generated picture for some reason, but then he said all of this. Yeah, that's a lot of words. Something about chasing my dreams, everything. Jesus, Kevin, calm down. But yes, very legendary player. Like I said, one of the best midfielders of all time, and we're going to be rebuilding his entire career today. Also, cheeky plug, follow the Twitter. Yes, please. Yes, thank you very much. All right, it's the 1st of June, and I already know Kevin De Bruyne is not still at Werder Bremen. He's definitely transferred, and he's got to Chelsea. Oh my god, technically a club he's played for before. That's insane. All right, we're going to Chelsea. Right, this is the Chelsea team. They do have Oscar and Juan Mata. Okay, so it's going to be competition for Kevin De Bruyne. Look at all these players down here as well. All these players are going to get better as the simulation goes on, but of course, Kevin De Bruyne, he's going to get into that starting team. Definitely at least next year. He might have to sit behind Oscar for a little bit, but this is the team. Like, this team is right up there in Europe. I'm pretty sure they won the Champions League in 2012. This is when this mod is starting from. I didn't reference that at all, actually. I probably should have made that a point. This is the 2012 mod. If you want this mod, there's a link to it at the top of the description. Thank you, Shadowboy, for linking this mod, giving this to me. It's incredible. So this is technically like all the players from like 2012 and stuff. Like, it's incredible stuff. They even have like a young Daniel Sturridge who started out at Chelsea, but even all these guys down here, Nathan Ake, they've Ryan Bertrand, Fitayo Tomori, they have Declan Rice, Dominic Solanke, they have a Hulk, remember him, he was a beast. They have Marcel Sabitzer, they have Andreas Christensen, Victor Moses, Jared Morant, like loads of players, and of course a 22-year-old Eden Hazard. So let's see what Kevin De Bruyne can do with this team. Let's see if he can break into this team. That would be a pretty good start. Like, Lampard and Mikel are pretty low rated, in particular Lampard, who's old and getting older. Even Cahill at CDM is probably better, but there's definitely room for improvement in this team. How did Chelsea do this year though? Damn, Spurs got 94 points in what world? I mean, to be fair, they do have like Bale and Modric, I think, at this point in time, that is. But yeah, man, like Chelsea, 80 points. That's not bad. Can't complain with that at all. Let's have a look at some of the teams in the Premier League. Reading are there, Norwich, Swansea, Wigan. Oh, shout out Wigan for existing. Stoke, QPR, Sunderland. Man, I really want Sunderland back in the Premier League. I really hope they get promoted this year. They're right up there. They might slip in through the playoffs. Anyway, buzzing with that. All right, De Bruyne goes straight to a top team, but can he break into the starting 11 for next season? Season 2 in Chelsea, and we have the Champions League theming. Isn't it beautiful? Where's Kevin De Bruyne? He's 84 rated. He's the same now as Oscar, that he is lower rated than Juan Mata. I'm assuming he'll start though, because he is 22. Like, he's so low rated. John Terry's now starting at CDM. That is not right. They do have Oriol Romeu, but they have no left back basically. Oh, they have Emenike. Oh my god, no way. Oh man, he was one of the old Ultimate Team goats from like FIFA 13, FIFA 14. Shout out Emenike for existing and being class. They signed anyone else? I don't think so. Hulk, by the way, is mega good at football. Yeah, he comes in for Ramirez, and then Ramirez starts at CDM. Like that. That's way better. Even Cahill at CDM, Terry at centre back. That's so much better. Oh my god, I'm a genius. I should be a manager. I should not be a manager. Don't bestow that upon me. Right, okay. Assists, Juan Mata, but look at Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, it's a breakout season for the Belgians. 22 goals and 14 assists. I hate my. I don't know why I said it like that. I was like a commentator almost. Anyway, whatever. Emenike is starting up front instead of Fernando Torres, it looks like. I don't really care. I think Juan Mata is starting at cam, and I think Kevin De Bruyne is starting at left mid, which would mean Hazard is coming off the bench. Right, okay, that makes no sense. Either way, I don't care. De Bruyne's starting, so I couldn't care less. He's got over a 7 match rating as well, only topped by Juan Mata and Emmanuel Emenike. Yeah, nobody else with a better match rating, sure enough. That is incredible. Oh, and Petr Cech also is a 7, but Kevin De Bruyne's higher. His value is now 47.5 million, which is the second most on the team, just behind Eden Hazard. I said just behind, he's miles behind. But anyway, he's starting games, he's contributing. Let's go. They're not top of the league, but they will qualify for Champions League again. Real Madrid Champions League, they are 3-2 down, but they're still in it. Although they will have to win away at the Bernabeu. It's going to be tough. Imagine though he wins the Champions League straight away. In real life, he wasn't able to contribute for Chelsea, but in this simulation, he's more than contributing. He's one of their best players. But is it enough to get to a Champions League final? It is! Oh my god, the comeback. Okay, he might have got subbed off in the 79th minute, but he was on the pitch for 2 of the goals. Marcelo scored for Real Madrid. This insane Real Madrid team, by the way. Like, Xabi Alonso, Luka Modric is there now. Michael Essien is there. Ex-Chelsea, of course. But we're going to a Champions League final. It could be Barca or Juve. Oh, I'd like Barca. Oh, look at that. The old Premier League badge. This mod is so good. It's so well detailed. By the way, if you want to hit that subscribe button, that would mean an awful lot to me. Trying to hit 100k subs soon, I guess, in the next couple of months, maybe. So yeah, scroll down, hit that subscribe button. It would mean an awful lot. So thank you so much. And it's going to be Juve in the Champions League final. First of all, though, we have to play play a match against Bolton Wanderers. This is our team we're going to play, and we are going to win 3-1 again. David Luiz and Hulk with a brace. And now we have Juventus. Here we go. Let me make sure the right players are starting. That would be MNEK up front. That's kind of the only change I really need to make. In Old Trafford, can Kevin De Bruyne win his first Champions League title? He can! Juan Mata scores the winner. But, I mean, Kevin De Bruyne wins the Champions League. Let me have a look at the rating, see how he did. A 7.7. He was one of the best players on the pitch. That's incredible. He was the best attacking player, even more so than Juan Mata, who scored. He showed up in the Champions League final. Oh, that's incredible. He only got one Champions League in real life. Of course, he won the title with Manchester City in 2023. I think it was 2023. But of course, in this simulation, he manages to take it even earlier. And we're going to have an open top bus tour parade. Did we win any more trophies? I don't think we did. No, we didn't. But I mean, we can't complain. Come on, Champions League winners in our second season with De Bruyne. It's not bad going, is it? It's a good sign for the rest of this simulation. What more can we accomplish with this incredible career? Well, I guess we just simply need to find out. This Chelsea team does have a few issues in terms of like players and stuff. They certainly need a left back. First of all, more than anything, Ferreira was good back in his day, but he's 35 now. He's too old. Respectfully, of course. Respectfully, he's too old. So yeah, he's got to go. We'll see what they decide to do though. Let's leave and let's come back at the end of next season, season 3 for Kevin De Bruyne, and see what he can do. Kevin De Bruyne's third season at Chelsea, up to an 87 overall. He's really nice at football, but they've lost Eden Hazard. Oh no, Hazard's over here. They've lost someone. Someone's gone somewhere at some point. They've lost John Terry and they've lost Gary Cahill. Has been quite a sled to left back, but they actually have a left back, so why don't they just do that? I don't know. Fernando Torres is here, but he's not playing. This is just kind of the setup. It's all a little bit weird, to be honest. I can't complain though. I can't be harsh. Again, they're in the Champions League semi-final. They're on a generational run. They are 7th in the Prem though, so they might not qualify next year. Sevilla, they're drawing with 1-1, and now they have them at home. Very winnable for Kevin De Bruyne, and he did win it on penalties. Oh my god. Everyone scored. Adrian missed, but Hazard, De Bruyne, Oscar Ramirez, and MNEK all put theirs away. Oh my god. Hazard and MNEK scored in the game. Hazard. I feel bad saying Hazard. It's Hazard, really, but like, come on. It's pronunciation. It's pronunciation. Who cares? And it could be actually Real Madrid in the final. That could be like interesting. And it's going to be Manchester City. Oh my god. Really? Anyway, Arsenal final day of the season, we lose 2-1. Who cares? I think Arsenal won the title, but I don't really care about that. We're in the Champions League final against Man City. I say really for a few reasons. Mainly because, you know, the money came in at this point, but it was still a few years down the line before they became really, really good. And they were still like winning Premier Leagues around 2015, don't get me wrong. But like Champions League quality, I feel like that's another level. Also, this is Kevin De Bruyne playing against his future club in real life. In the simulation, he won't necessarily go to Manchester City. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. We'll see what he decides to do. It's up to him completely. But now in the Estadio Metropolitano, can Kevin De Bruyne win 2 Champions League titles in a row? He can't. He didn't score. MNEK scored, but Karim Benzema, who now plays for Manchester City for some reason, scored. And Man City win their Champions League title, not in 2013 with Haaland and De Bruyne, but instead in 2015 with Karim Benzema. Well, it's a shame for De Bruyne, but he's really good and he's still getting better. He's only 23. We have so many years more to simulate, but I reckon he might transfer very soon. Even though Chelsea just made back-to-back Champions League finals, I feel like they're losing some of their best players and they're slightly declining. Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne might feel that and he might move away. Who knows? Who knows? We'll just have to simulate and find out. I am going to simulate to January and see if he decides to transfer though. All right, Kevin, are you staying or are you leaving? Let's see. I said I think he might leave, but if he does stay, he'll definitely leave next season. And he is still there. He's 89 rated. Wow. He might actually be a Chelsea legend, you know. This is going to be the simulation. He just becomes a Chelsea legend. Maybe so, but I don't think so. I really do think he will move away eventually, but let's go to the end of the year and see what Kevin De Bruyne can do in his 3rd season with Chelsea. Here we go, Kevin. We're back at Chelsea. Clearly, they're not in the Champions League. I'm pretty sure they didn't even qualify, to be honest, but they are now top of the Premier League. Obviously, they've had their focus shifted from the Champions League to domestic competitions. The Champions League finals, Barcelona and Manchester City. Here comes the Barcelona dynasty. They don't quite have Suarez, though. He was at Liverpool. Don't know if he still is. And then obviously Neymar is at Santos. Actually, we can check where Neymar is. I'm not sure where he is. Neymar Zito is still at Santos at 92 rated. Are you serious? All right, Neymar, do your thing. And Luis Suarez is still at Liverpool as well. So the big three haven't united and Barcelona still make the final. I mean, they do have Xavi, Iniesta and Messi, so, you know, yeah, they still have the talent. This is the Chelsea team. Oh, no, they got rid of MNEK. They have this Abate guy, though, starting left mid. Mario Götze. Oh, shout out Mario Götze. Barzagli now in defense as well. Anyone in midfield? Not really. But De Bruyne is just insane. 90 overall. This team is really, really strong. I'd be surprised if he leaves now, especially after the defensive reforms with Barzagli and Abate, and then Götze as well on the wing. But how did De Bruyne do do this season? Did he dominate assists? 13 assists, of course. He tops out in assists. He also scored 22 goals. Joint top scorer in the entire team. Jesus. Yannick Martial got 16 as well with 13 assists. He got the most goals, joint most goals, and then the most assists. His value is 85.5 million. He's taken over Hazard. He's the most valuable player at the entire club, and I think he's going to go soon. I think this might be his last year, especially with no Champions League. I know they won the Premier League this year, or they're going to win the Premier League if they can close it out, but yeah, you know what I mean. Last day of the season against Arsenal. Chelsea are 3 points clear. A win here would win them the Premier League. A loss here would lose them the Premier League because Arsenal could take it off them, but it's a 2-1 win. Eden Hazard and Fernando Torres do the business. So now De Bruyne has done it all in the Premier League, considering he's won the thing, and well, you know, he's won the Champions League and all that now, so he could kind of leave the Premier League having kind of done it all a bit quicker as well. Took him quite a while with Manchester City, but with Chelsea he did it in like 2 seasons, 3 seasons. But we'll see what he decides to do. Actually, how does he end the season? I know I checked his stats before, but you know, we're at the end of the year now. 14 assists. He doesn't quite get joint top goal scorer, but he does get the most assists with 14. Wow, what a player. But for me, I reckon it's time for him to move. Where's he gonna go? Time to check. Where is Kevin De Bruyne? I'm almost certain he's transferred. Where's he gone? Kevin De Bruyne to Real Madrid. Oh my god. Wow. Kevin De Bruyne's a Real Madrid player. Wow. I mean, to be fair, if there was a club in world football that was going to be able to afford him, it would be Real Madrid. But yeah, it's real. It's happening. Kevin De Bruyne, Real Madrid. Really? Actually, really? Okay, let's simulate out the season and let's see how Kevin De Bruyne does with his first season with Real Madrid. Oh my god, what the hell is this alternate reality, man? Here we go then. What the hell sort of Real Madrid team am I walking into here? I actually have no idea. They're going to have... Oh my god, Lewandowski is broken. What the hell? Hold on, let me fix this. Give me 1 second. Okay, he's fixed. I don't know what that was. Okay, this is the team. So they're playing a 4-3-3. They've got to fit De Bruyne in here somewhere. Like this, I suppose. Yeah, they're playing at centre mid, but they also have Silva. And, I mean, also they have Ronaldo. Like, what's going on here? Why are they playing Marcelo at right wing? He's a left back. He's literally the wrong end of the pitch. Like, Bonucci at the back. They have Jacobs. Who the hell is this guy? Okay, he's a new guy. Okay, Casillas is getting a bit old, so we're going to drop him. Who've we got on the bench? Oh my god, Gonzalo Higuain doesn't even make the starting 11. I'm going to start Mesut Ozil out on the wing. Actually, could I start De Bruyne out on the wing? Yeah, I could. That works better. And then David Silva in centre mid. Yeah. Actually, no, Ozil at centre mid. That doesn't matter. Minus 5 for 88, minus 6 for 89. Doesn't matter. This team is insane. Also, Figueroa, new guy as well. Who else do they have? Aaron Lennon. Shout out Aaron Lennon for being himself, I guess, and existing. Essien. Yeah, David Silva. Kaká. Like, they've DeMarco as well, who obviously lost in the Champions League final against Kevin De Bruyne in 2023 when he was playing for Inter Milan. This team's insane. That front three of Ronaldo, Lewandowski, and De Bruyne. Actually, Ronaldo was the worst of the three of them because he's 32 years old. But let's see how this team proceeds. They are 4th in La Liga, and that's because they were focused on the Champions League, which they just got knocked out of by PSG of all teams. Really, really interesting. PSG dominance. But this Real Madrid team is so strong. They've got to do work in the Champions League for sure, but I do want to check the stats. Actually, let's simulate the season first. Jesus, they dominated the rest of the league season. I don't think it's going to matter though. No, they do end up finishing 2nd though, but they are 10 points off that Barcelona team with Iniesta, Xavi, and of course, Lionel Messi. They're going to make me check the Ballon d'Or now. I'm definitely going to check the Ballon d'Or from now on. Anyway, like I said, I want to check stats. I want to see who's scoring and who's assisting. Lewandowski with 43 goals. Jesus Christ. That's because he's getting assisted by Kevin De Bruyne, Mesut Ozil, and David Silva. 3 of the best creative players of their generation. Like, he must feel like the luckiest man on the planet. Oh my god. Cristiano Ronaldo with 12 games, 5 goals, and an assist. So he's playing behind Kevin De Bruyne, David Silva, and obviously Lewandowski up front as well. He's playing behind them all. He's not that good in this simulation. That's really interesting. What about the little boy from Rosario, Lionel Messi? Is he any good? Oh, he's 94-8. He's not that bad at football, is he? Playing a false 9 over there with Pep Guardiola. Kevin De Bruyne has found his feet pretty well over in Spain. I did flash his stats, but I'll pull them up again. He did get the most assists with 17. He also got 13 goals for himself. David Silva outscored him, but De Bruyne got more assists. Of course he did. He's definitely found his feet in Spain. He's absolutely had no problems at all. I am going to go to the Ballon d'Or next year just to check it and see if he's there. I doubt he will be, but you never know. Nominees for the Ballon d'Or are here: Benzema, Messi, Lewandowski, and Rodriguez. So no sign of like Ozil or David Silva, or of course the main man Kevin De Bruyne. It's a bit of a shame, but just for the crack, we'll have a look at who wins the Ballon d'Or. Will it be Messi? Probably, but we'll see. And it's Lionel Messi. No surprises there. Cristiano Ronaldo fell off, and now Lionel Messi is just dominant, completely dominant. This is insane. Let's see what Kevin De Bruyne can do to make up that gap. Probably nothing because it's Messi and it's just another level. But look, we'll see what De Bruyne can do anyway. Let's go to May and see if he can at least take the Champions League out of his hands. That'd be nice. Here we go then. May the 5th. Where is Kevin De Bruyne? He's 93 rated. He's now higher rated rated than his highest rated FIFA card was. That was 91 rated. He's actually higher rated than that last year as well. Yeah, he's been starting in midfield along with Marquisio and Sami Khedira. Oh my god, who the hell is Cordoba? They have both centre-backs now. Actually, they can play Figueroa at right back. They have Cordoba at centre-back now as well. Or they play Cordoba at right back, either or. Probably Figueroa at right back, to be fair. This is insanely strong, though. Ronaldo's regressing even more. He's down to an 89 rating, almost at a point where David Silva's better than him. Shout out Farfan for being Farfan. Shout out Peru as well. Casillas has gone up 2 overall. Okay, that doesn't make sense at all. This is wild. This is a wild simulation. I don't know what's going on, but it's hilarious anyway. Have they done any damage in La Liga? They're second. Only 5 points off Barca, though. What about in Champions League? They're in the Champions League final. Excellent stuff. They got a draw against Man City, but they won the reverse leg away in the Etihad, and it's Manchester United to play against. Cristiano Ronaldo's old club. Let's go and check it out. Before we jump into this game against Manchester United, oh my god, I don't know where my voice went there. Let's check if De Bruyne got goals or assists. Ronaldo got 42. He's back, baby. Ronaldo's back on the map. Oh my god, Farfan got 25 assists. De Bruyne played every single game, got 8 goals, 9 assists. Okay, so he's definitely playing central midfield this season instead of on the wing. You're going to have Farfan starting on the right. You're going to have Ronaldo on the left. And then up top, you're going to have Robert Lewandowski. That seems about right. Yeah, De Bruyne's playing a little bit deeper this season, but what the hell? 25 assists for Farfan? Excuse me? Let's see if we can get a few more in this game. Champions League final. Well, we're gonna start Farfan. That would make the most sense. In Old Trafford against Man United. What the hell? How is it a home game? Whatever, bro. Come on. Get the win. Yes! Goals from Cristiano Ronaldo, Lewandowski, and Sami Khedira. Ronaldo scores and his return to Old Trafford. Kevin De Bruyne gets another Champions League. That's his 3rd club technically, but I mean, it's his 2nd transfer and it's his 2nd Champions League title. And of course, we're gonna have a trophy parade. Did we win anything else this season? I don't think we did. No, we didn't. Just can't be honest. Yeah, nothing else. Damn, that's tough. These are the OG Real Madrid jerseys, though. Oh, you can kind of see their skin coming through it a little bit at their midriff. Don't worry about that. It's so sick. Oh my god, those jerseys are so cool. But our boy De Bruyne still has a long way to go. He's 26 years old. 95 pace. Oh my lord. It's pretty good on the wings as well. But yeah, still got a long way to go with De Bruyne. Let's keep on simulating. Did he win La Liga, though? No. Has he actually won La Liga? I still don't think he has. That's insane. He still hasn't won La Liga? All right. It's only a matter of time. Come on, Kevin. Get it done. Real Madrid, give me your best shot. What have you got for me, Kevin? 94. He's just creeping up in overall. But he's now like joint in overall with Lionel Messi. That's how good he is. Who else is here? Xherdan Shaqiri. Is he in a Barcelona jersey? Yeah, he did play for Barcelona, didn't he? Did he? I'm not sure. I don't know. Eduardo Camavinga is here. Oh my god. Just like real life. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Who plays it right back? It's still going to be Diarra. But this team is so good. They did lose Sami Khedira though. But it's alright. They have Camavinga coming through the ranks. They're going to be absolutely okay. They also lost Farfan. Rest in peace. Actually, no, he's not dead. He's just lower rated, actually, I think. Come on, Kevin. What have you got for me? 5 goals and 7 assists. Yeah, he's playing in centre mid again. But he's still flying. Like, he's dragging this Real Madrid team up. And they're finally top of La Liga. Oh my god. About time. Jesus, Kevin. Took them absolutely ages. Anyway, they're not in the Champions League. When did they get knocked out? They got knocked out by Bayern in the round of 16. But let's finish this season out. Wait, what the hell? Real Madrid are away to Real Madrid Castilla. I was wondering what was going on there. You can see the badge is slightly different on the left-hand side. It changes when I go over the thing. So that's Real Madrid's 2nd team. Real Madrid Castilla is Real Madrid 2. Wow. Okay. Interesting. All right. Let's sim out the season. Real Madrid Castilla better give us that win. Tell you. Real Madrid versus Real Madrid Castilla. Okay. Real Madrid did win. Thank you. Good. Did we win the league? We are 5 points clear on the final day. We've already won the league. Let's finish it out with a bang. Come on, Kevin. Bring it home, baby. 3-0 loss. Oh my god. Never mind. But it doesn't matter. Oh, it's going to be a player of the season ceremony. It's not going to be for Kevin. These are always for attackers. Probably give it to Ronaldo or something like that. Or Lewandowski. It's going to be Cristiano Ronaldo. No surprises there. CR7 wins player of the season. We can skip this. But there is all the proof you're going to need. Kevin De Bruyne has achieved everything now in Spain too. They didn't win the Copa de España. I'm sure they did some other year. It's no big deal. The main thing is they won La Liga and they won the Champions League again. So, well, Kevin De Bruyne move again? Maybe. I don't know. Supposed to be sitting late and find out. That's kind of how this thing works, right? We are back at the Bernabeu. We are back at Real Madrid. Tell me, Kevin, how are you doing? Oh, there's a gap in midfield. Oh my god, he's gone. Look at all these midfielders this time. They signed Busquets. Oh, that's wrong. That ain't okay, actually. Oh my god, they signed Pogba as well. What the hell have they done here at Real Madrid? But anyway, the main point of interest, there's no Kevin De Bruyne. There's no Kevin De Bruyne, right? He's gone. He's gone. They signed Bastoni as well for some reason. But yeah, he's actually gone. Okay, so where's he gone then? From Chelsea to Real Madrid to his next chapter in Manchester. But it's Man United. It's the red side. He's playing with the Red Devils for his club and his country now. Oh my god. He's joined Manchester United. He's actually joined Man United. That is sacrilegious. I hate that. All right, we're going to Man United. Let's go to check out the Manchester United team with Kevin De Bruyne on there. Oh my god. What are we saying, Man United? Oh, what the hell? Okay, this is a weird ass team. I gotta fix this as well. Kim Min-jae is here as well as Chiellini. Who's this Jones guy starting at centre back? What the hell? Should be Villalba. And that is Thibaut Courtois. Oh my god. He looks about 12 in that photo. That's hilarious. They've got me starting Danny Rose at left back. They've got, oh my god, Sanchez. That Alexis Sanchez is sure sure is. Up front, they have Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and on the left, they have Memphis Depay. In midfield, it's going to be Kevin De Bruyne. And alongside him, I suppose Pastore. Who else have they got? Firmino. They play him in midfield? Yeah, no, not really. He's really good. 88 rate. God damn. Wesley Sneijder's here as well. I'm just going to go with Firmino for a laugh. So it's in real life, it's a Manchester City player and a Liverpool player, both playing for Manchester United. That's weird. Anyway, they need defenders, but they have really good players scattered in here anyway, including Daniel Sturridge. Oh my god. They just have and Luis Diaz. Oh my god. They just signed a bunch of players from Liverpool and Manchester City. In real life, I mean, of course. But let's see how De Bruyne did in first seasons. First of all, yeah, he's the highest rated player on the team, obviously. He's like the best player in the world. Immobile gets 21 goals. Pastore gets 11 assists. De Bruyne gets 8 and 7. Played 44 games, but yeah, he would have been playing centre mid for sure. He's the number 8 here in Manchester. That's so cool. And he's worth 91 million. This is by far the most. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's incredible. United finished 7th in the Premier League, and they got knocked out Champions League semi-final. Okay, that's why they finished 7th in the Premier League. It's AC Milan in the Champions League final, and they will be playing against Arsenal. Okay, it's an all-red affair in the Champions League final, but it's Kevin De Bruyne with Man United. Ugh, that's disgusting. Anyway, we proceed as normal as if nothing happened. We're gonna go to next season now, see if anything changes. They need to buy some defenders. For the love of God, Manchester United, do something. Back at United, now we're in 2021. De Bruyne is still 94 rated, but he's 29. He's around his prime now. Did they buy any centre backs? They did. They bought Sergio Ramos. Oh my god. I asked them to buy a centre back and they buy Sergio Buddy Ramos. That's hilarious. Did they buy any centre mids? No. There's still Anderson here. Shout out Anderson for being a baller. Still Luis Diaz. Memphis Depay is here, but Dimitri Payet is what I was meant to say. Shinji Kagawa. Damn, I love that guy, man. Shinji Kagawa was the go. Kepa Arrizabalaga here and Dani Olmo. Okay. No major changes really to this team other than obviously Sergio Ramos gets added to the defense. Has it helped? Oh my god, it certainly has. They are top of the league. Shout out West Brom for being second in the Premier League in 2021, by the way. QPR also 6th in the Premier League, so the big 6 is kind of broken up a little bit. It's now a big 8, including West Bromwich Albion and Queen's Park Rangers for some reason. Down the bottom of the league, Southampton, just like real life, Reading and Blackpool. Reading and Blackpool in real life actually in League 1, and Reading towards the bottom of League 1. They're going through financial difficulties. We have a few games left to close out the season, including a final day game against Arsenal. That's a tough run in, by the way. Champions League, they weren't in the Champions League. Of course they weren't. That's probably why they're doing so well in the league, because all the other teams are in the Champions League. These guys can just have a clean run, 38 games to play, and we lost to Liverpool. Oh my god. No way De Bruyne loses the title like this. To be fair, it could be Man City to put the final nail in the coffin, but it's not going to be, because we're going to get a 3-2 win. Shout out Aubameyang, let's go. And now it's Arsenal. We have Alexis Sanchez and we have Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, but we're playing against Arsenal to win the league title. We are joint on points with Liverpool. Oh my god, what a final day. Okay, here we go. If we beat Liverpool, then we would have had a clean run, but that's just not how things panned out. Instead, we're going to have to get a win against Arsenal, and we lose. We lose. We're out. We lost. We didn't win the title. Are you serious? I mean, De Bruyne has already won the Premier League title with Chelsea, but it's still annoying. Liverpool lost as well. West Brom could have won the title, but they drew. Oh my god, nobody wanted to win the Prem. But I imagine De Bruyne was playing midfield. Yeah, he certainly was. 10 goals, though, is not bad from midfield. That makes me think he played on the wing. Maybe Firmino also played on the wing. No sign of Sanchez or anything like that. Oh no, he played 3 games. Yeah, what the hell? Weird. Anyway, De Bruyne, 10 goals, 6 assists. He's still contributing, and like, he's one of the best players in the entire world. But bro, the final day. Good news is, though, of course, he's qualified now for the Champions League with Manchester United. So let's see if they can have a run at that. Back at Man United at the end of the next season now. It's 2022 for Kevin De Bruyne, and well, I think we've lost Roberto Firmino. Also, I don't know why I said De Bruyne like that. It was horrible. Sergio Ramos is regressing. Chiellini is very much regressing. We kind of need some more centre backs. Again, we need defenders with this Man United team. Courtois is still a beast, though. How are we doing in the Prem? We are top again. Oh my god, don't bottle this, De Bruyne. I swear to god. I'm gonna be so mad if they bottle this. They only have an 18 goal difference as well, so they maybe don't even deserve to be up there. What about the Champions League? The final is Real Madrid and Dortmund. Oh my god, an El Clasico semi-final that went 11-10 on penalties. Oh my god. Man United lost. Apparently we beat Frankfurt, but then Frankfurt got to the next round. Yeah, okay, that doesn't make sense. With Real Madrid the next round, we probably would have lost anyway. Let's finish this out. Aston Villa, Leeds and Norwich. Okay, that seems relatively easy. Come on. Oh, we lost, didn't we? Oh no, we didn't. Yes, 2-0. If we win all of the rest of our games, we will win the league. This would be unbelievable. And we're gonna win again here against Leeds, aren't we? It's 3-1. Aubameyang, you legend. Oh my god, we're gonna win. We're so gonna win. Tottenham of Arsenal. It's a North London derby last day of the season for them, but for us it's Norwich, and we've already won the league. 4 points clear on the final day. It doesn't matter what happens. We're league champions. Isn't that incredible? Kevin De Bruyne has won the league with every single team he's played for, but he's not won the Champions League with every single team he's played for. I mean, are we counting Werder Bremen? I don't know. I feel like, well, you know, it doesn't matter. I make up the rules here, don't I? It's my channel, I do it. And yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, it's only a matter of time, I think, before he wins the Champions League. League with his Manchester United team. I'm back with Man United again. We got to check the squad and see if they've made any improvements. What about up front? It doesn't look like it. Oh my god, who the hell is he? Oh, also Insigne's here, but they got a center mid, Conti, 90 rated. This guy's a beast. He's Hullet gang and everything. He's 80 plus in every stat. Any center backs? What? Bro, he's 95 rated. Excuse me? Oh my god. He's like the best center back I've ever seen. 83 pace, 95 defending, 97 physical. He's literally like a team of the year card. And they also got Marquinhos as well. Okay, well, we gotta put Figueroa in the middle. Is this the guy from before? Did Real Madrid not sign this guy? I'm pretty sure they did. Yeah. This guy's an ex-teammate of De Bruyne, is 100%. There's also Ramos, who's 37 and old. There's also Bernal, but we'll go with Ramos. Oh, they got a right back, Fabinho. Oh, no way. He's a right back in this game? I thought he would be a midfielder. Okay, fair enough. I suppose he did start out at right back with Monaco. Real Madrid, of course. He would have been Real Madrid. Did I not get anyone else for up front, though, other than Insigne, which is a great signing? Obviously not, but this team is really, really good now. Let's see who it's led by. Goals for Lorenzo Insigne, sure enough. De Bruyne with 10 goals and only 3 assists, which is a bit of a surprise. Interesting. He's playing centre mid, though. He's definitely playing centre mid. Definitely the more attacking side as well, with Conti holding it down defensively in the midfield. Shout out Danny Rose with his 9 assists, by the way. Danny Rose just flexing. Are they still in the Champions League? No, they're not. They got knocked out by Barca in the quarters, and it leaves them in a bit of a precarious position. They're tied on points with Chelsea, but they're in 5th right now. Fulham are top of the league. What? It's a weird-ass Premier League table. I won't ask. But they do have Man City to play as well. They could gift Fulham the Premier League title here with a win. And it's going to be a draw, right? Okay, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, man of the match. Trying to get Champions League for next season. Come on, De Bruyne. 3-0 over Everton. That's pretty good. And then the mighty Wigan Athletic. Come on, the Red Devils. All right, here we go. Yeah, okay, we're going to need a win here. We're tied on points with Chelsea. Fulham have basically won the Premier League title if they get any sort of results. And we just need to beat the lowly Wigan Athletic. Not Wigan Pathetic. That's an insult. Anyway, here we go. Quick sim. Come on. Can we get a win? Oh, not that pathetic, obviously. They beat us. DePaul, Aubameyang, and Ozbiliz. Okay, right. Well, we didn't get the Champions League. Okay, we didn't. With that team. With the extra additions we made. We won the title last year, and then we significantly improved our team this year, and nothing happened. We got even worse. Like, that doesn't make any sense. But I can't be mad. Kevin De Bruyne has a way of doing things. His team is now superbly good. They should have no problems getting back to the Champions League next season. At least they certainly should. That's what I'm hoping. Do they have anyone in the academy? It's worth checking, by the way. Not really. They have this Nagahama guy, but he's not that good. He's 6 foot tall at 14 years old, though, which is insane. But no, they don't have anyone incredible. But that's okay. We can leave this behind. Let's go to next season, 2024. Actually, one more thing I want to check. Kevin De Bruyne's age. He is 31. Players do tend to retire a little bit earlier on FC 25 than in real life. We might see him retire relatively soon. Who knows? Anyway, in real life this year, he won the treble. In the simulation, he does absolutely nothing with Manchester United. Try again next season. The mighty Manchester United. How are they doing this season? Have they sold anyone? Ramos has gone down the drain, but they have this other centre back now, Thomas or something. He's French, so it's probably a weird way of pronouncing it. Not weird, but different. Oh my god, they signed Salah. What the hell? Salah and De Bruyne on the same team again? Obviously, they were teammates at Chelsea back when they were both not that good at football, or just younger. Back when they were younger, that's probably a nicer way of putting it. And now they're teammates in the simulation again. Oh my god. The universe is a funny way of bringing things around like that. That's hilarious. Up front, yeah, we'd be starting Aubameyang still. Insigne still starts on that left wing. This team is really, really good. It's definitely Champions League quality. Have they been able to prove it? Oh, it's Europa League. Okay, they're in the Europa League, of course. I forgot about that. Forgot it's Manchester United, and they're in Europa League contention. But they might be in the Champions League this year. Fulham couldn't go back to back, unfortunately. But Manchester United look pretty set for Champions League football. Let's see if they can win the Europa League, though. They have Sevilla. Oh, Sevilla in the final. Aren't they like the best at Europa Leagues and stuff like that? We got a win against QPR. We're going to get the exact same win against Sunderland. 2-1. Yeah, 2-1 against QPR, 2-1 against Sunderland. And now it's a Europa League final against Sevilla. Oh my god, I can't believe we actually have Salah. And we won! Goals from Danny Rose at left back and Conti in midfield. On the final day of the Premier League season, yeah, we're not in contention for the title, but we are comfortably in the Champions League, so we can just sim straight through. Let's have a look at stats. De Bruyne wins man of the match, by the way, against Everton, which is really, really good. Another 2-1 win. Now, why are we winning every game 2-1? What the hell? That is so weird. Okay, whatever. We're only 4 points off the title this year. Of course, we're qualified for the Champions League in 2 different ways this year, because we won the Europa League and we got in the Premier League top 4, obviously. Top scorer was Salah. De Bruyne was second. They were playing Salah on the left wing and they were playing Alexis Sanchez on the right wing. Okay, so they weren't playing Insigne. That's okay. It's fine. Most assists goes to Conti and then Salah. Oh my god. No, Salah has a dominant season, but Kevin De Bruyne at 21 and 6. No complaints from me whatsoever. He's kind of handed in his role as like the assist king in Premier League history. He's scoring more goals in this simulation. The assist king in Premier League history is a bit of a big statement to make. Whatever. You know what I mean. He's incredible at getting assists. Passing is his game in real life. In this simulation, he's gone kind of more for goals, especially from that kind of deeper midfield position. He scored just as much as the number 9 and the winger Alexis Sanchez. But look at like Enzo Conti, 13 and 19. That's exactly what you want out of your central midfielder as well. You can let De Bruyne get forward. He's also also, by the way, the captain now, which I really should have noticed earlier. But yeah, he is. When we look at the financials, his value is not the most valuable, obviously, because they have a 95 rated centre back. Like, what the hell? But De Bruyne is 71.5 million. No one even comes close to that kind of value, other than obviously Figueroa. Just shows how vital he is to this team. But he is 32 now. The boy is getting a little bit old, and I can't help but feel like maybe his career is coming to an end. It's 2024 now. We're almost at current day. Actually, once we simulate through the next season, we will be at current day. Let's see if that can be the season that Kevin De Bruyne wins the Champions League with Manchester United. In 2025, we're in a Champions League semi-final against Sevilla. And good news, we are 4-0 up after the first leg. We are decimating them. And we're doing it with this team. We've actually lost Marquinhos at centre-back. Salah's also not playing. Sanchez is playing instead. That's just wrong. I'm going to play Salah. I don't care. I make the rules. Also, Aubameyang's playing up front, but of course, De Bruyne and Conte rocking the midfield. But let's go into this Champions League semi-final. 4-0 up. I mean, come on, it's got to be over. Yeah, 2-2 draw. Beautiful. Not a problem at all. De Bruyne did miss a penalty, but he made up for it by scoring later on in the game. And it's going to be Real Madrid or AC Milan in the Champions League final. So let's go to the end of the Premier League season and see how De Bruyne's done. There's a team of the season. Kevin De Bruyne makes it, as well as the entire Manchester United defense. Well, the left back and centre back and the right back, as well as Thibaut Courtois in that. It's going to be AC Milan now in the Champions League final. But what about Kevin De Bruyne's season? What are we saying, Kevin? How many goals? 21 and 10. He was the top scorer on the team as well from midfield. That's insane. And he was second in assists as well, just behind Conte, but that's incredible. He's down 1 overall, and he's retiring at the end of the season. Yeah, I thought this might happen. This is it for Kevin De Bruyne. He's retiring at the end of this season. Oh god, right. The last action for him was a Champions League final, plus no Thibaut Courtois. He's got a gashed leg, whatever the hell that means. That means we're gonna have to start our backup goalkeeper, who's Alex Murray, so he's not that bad. But can Kevin De Bruyne do enough to win the Champions League title with 3 different clubs? Prove himself as one of the best midfielders of all time. He's already one of the Premier League's greatest, both with Chelsea and with Manchester United. Just like real life, it's been a completely different career for Kevin De Bruyne, but will the outcome still remain the same? I think it will. A 3-2 win in the Champions League final, his 3rd Champions League title. Aubameyang and Insigne with a brace. Jesus Christ, what a career sim. Oh my god, Kevin De Bruyne, what an absolute legend. He might be leaving Manchester City in real life, but in this simulation, he's leaving Manchester United, and he's retiring. Also, we won the Premier League title in this season as well, so we did both of the biggest trophies in the same season. Kevin De Bruyne ends on a high, and really, I can't blame him. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, then check out this video next, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching. Also, subscribe.